Today we'll be finding out what's better, an Xbox or a PlayStation controller, which most players actually use an Xbox controller, but that's just because of the Game Pass. So to test who's really better, I gathered a full Platinum, Diamond, Crimson, and Iridescent lobby with half the players using a PS5 controller and the other half Xbox. They will be playing a best of 3, but you will only be seeing the best game from the winning team of each rank. Let me know in the comments, are you team Xbox or team PlayStation? Okay, we have the Xbox Plats versus the PlayStation Plats. A couple of them might be on PC. I'm not too sure, which definitely would play a little bit of a difference because on PC you do have a little bit less input lag, but overall shouldn't make too much of one. I am going to be going for the Xbox for this one. It's going to be a best of 3 for each game. You're going to be seeing the best game of that best of 3, 2 hard points, and then a search and destroy. So we got Simon Says, we got Mad Salts, Bicho Bacluse. That's a crazy name. And then Nuke, repping the Xbox players. Surprisingly, it was a lot easier to get the Xbox players for this video. Now, if we go to the PlayStations, we have the one and only Stormsync, Tayden, Freaky Slick, and Snipe Show, which you have seen them in a decent amount of my videos before. And so far, it looks like the Xbox Plats are going to be taking the lead. It's going to be 22-5. Mad Salt's grabbing the back spawns, doing the dirty work for his team, and he also has the best KD in the lobby. Bicho is going to be spawning out, though, so Mad Salt's definitely has to stay alive. That means a couple more of the PlayStation players are going to be a little bit forward. Snipe Show with the incredible win over there. Horrible KD, but you know what? This is going to be securing the spawns unless he doesn't kill Bicho and misses every single shot. But you know what? His teammate is going to be able to fly in there. Freaky going to be 2-3, holding down this back time. We do have Nuke for the Xbox players rapping through a little bit. Missing a lot of fucking shots. Maybe if they had an Xbox controller, they would have hit those shots.
I'm on new.
I'm gonna keep crumbs.
I'm on new. Weak. Back green.
I've seen a lot of Xbox players do super good, so I don't think it's a crazy delay. But I think all the professional players play with the PlayStation controller. I don't think there's a single professional player on an Xbox controller, so that does say something, and maybe you got to consider the switch. But if I do this video next year, hopefully I can get sponsored by Battle Beaver. That'd be super sick. Then we can put a little controller sponsor in the mix. That'd be super sick. But you know what? Bicho, he's getting dogged on by a lot of people in the chat, but he's kind of bringing it back. Maybe he's looking over there. Maybe he just, realizes that this is going to be his only time playing, and he doesn't really want to go out with the 0.5 KD. Bicho's going to be last one. It's sniped out with that pistol. Headshots coming in from the Snipe Show. Plats are going to be able to, take over this point. Probably get the scrap time as well. There's going to be a hell of a lot of them on the time. They're going to be pushing forward a little bit, but you know what? Mad Salt is feeling pretty angry. Doesn't want to lose this one. He's holding back-to-back spawns. If he can stay alive, this is actually going to be huge. Fun fact, if you push up a little bit and then hug at that right wall or lay down right here, this is a super good spot. So sometimes you're shooting through that railing, you're going to lose aim assist, but you know what? Nobody's going to be able to see the Mad Salts. Freaky, a little bit too slippery on the map. Gonna go down. Plats, the Xbox players are going to be able to have these back spawns. Simon Says their best players spawning pretty close. Might be able to do something. Maybe. It's a big kill. Taking out the Storm. Needs to win this one, and he does do that. But Beethoven's going to hop off that piano. Shoot into the spawn. Allowing Tayden to actually push through the zip line. Plats are now going to have the spawns. We had a super close game right here. Honestly, this next game could literally go to anybody. I feel like both of them are pretty equal. People are saying it was GG's. That was what Simon didn't say. It was GG's. That was pretty good. That was a pretty good one. The comms were going crazy at the beginning, but I don't know if they lost all their energy. Maybe they used all of it at just the first 5 minutes. Somebody's getting a diddied on the map. Snipe Show gonna put it into his teammate. Actually, just a nice one. He's just gonna cleanly take him hostage and then take out the Bicho. Crazy plays from the Snipe Show, and honestly, that might have won them the game because he's gonna be able to, get those spawns for the PlayStation. Xbox has to break through over here. They have to. If they don't really break through, it's gonna be going over to the Plats, and it looks like it's gonna be doing just that. First game. Okay, the Plats win. Okay, we got game number 2. We got the Xbox Diamonds going against the PlayStation Diamonds. So far, PlayStation Diamonds didn't beat the Xbox players. No, the PlayStation Plats won 2-0. I showed you the best game. But now we got the next game up. We got a red card game with Shadow Zeta. Gonna be the first one on the hill. I thought maybe he was an Eerie or he was smurfing or something, but based off the accuracy, I really don't think he's smurfing. Maybe if he had an Xbox controller in his hand, he'd do a little bit better. And flank, though, shooting super straight. Nice shots coming in. We got Love Jesus pushing up here. Supposedly, he is lagging a lot, but he still wanted to join. So if he doesn't do good, he's not repping the PlayStation players too well. Cedo COD gonna be pushing over. I thought he was Crim, but I guess he got boosted past that. So, you know, I actually don't really know what his true rank is. He does have an Eerie calling card on his main account, but he said he got boosted. I don't think he's smurfing. I really don't think he's smurfing. But we can go over to the Mr. and flank. He's gonna be on a nice little 3 streak. Gonna be grabbing this camera POV. I got my camera. We're ready to watch some gunfights coming in from him. Gonna be shooting very straight, taking out the rain and the green onion. Let's do a listen and see if we got reactions.
Shit on Grunkle.
Behind me, soccer. Search nice.
Bro, I'm lagging
Why does
so
one
bad.
come back?
They're top third?
Two back.
Or not?
Got one. One's weak. I think he's gonna push him.
User, I'm not smiling because of your message.
I got one stun, double
No,
window,
they're
double
top,
window.
they're top, one bullet.
He's like Reyes right here.
They actually got super good comms, a lot of good vibes, and I feel like a lot of the time it's just like if your team has good vibes, you're probably gonna win the game. But even then, you know what? The Xbox Diamonds are still having the lead. Love Jesus on a nice little 4. I'm gonna go check out the Xbox players in a second. I just want to see if, you know, maybe Love can get a nice little 10. He's gonna be able to spot one of them by the bus. Spot calls that out to his teammate. Staying alive, doing a lot for the team. They do need to get these back spawns, so I think he thinks, no, he knows. Okay, now he's actually gonna be up top, and his ping is gonna be super high. He's gonna be super high. Gonna be able to get those kills on a nice little 6 streak. Playing super slow, methodically. A lot of people start tweaking. He needs to wait for his team to push forward. Realizes his team is going down. Pushes forward. Cito's going to be able to get the trades. Crazy plays from the Cito. I can go do a listing on the diamond. I mean, on the Xbox players.
2 on pushing from garage.
Definitely not the best comms over here. Not the best energy.
One's on side wing.
Okay, so we got Rain Hydrix. 4 and 10. He might be on a super high ping. He might be out in Germany, but despite that low KD, his team is going to be in the lead. Spoke a little bit too soon though. The Diamonds are going to take the lead, and sometimes, you know, you'll see one team doing a lot better at the beginning, but then once whichever team has better, you know, flows, some teams get in the flow state a little bit more, which is why you ever see like a Diamond go against like a Crimson. Sometimes the Diamond will start out in the lead, but then the Crimson gets into the flow state and the real Crimson comes out, and then they start to slam, which usually always happens. Given this is going to be Diamond versus Diamond, Grunkle's going to get, you know, a little back shots over there. Junkie's going to be the last one. Does get taken down. The SEAL Team 4 is going to be able to take over that point, unless, you know, Xbox can take out a couple. Spots out the shadow, gets taken out, and flank holding over the flank. Doing pretty good. Gives out the comms to the Cito. Cito's going to be able to clean that one up. Junkie going to be the last one again. It looks like the Xbox players are yet again getting slammed over on the red card, but some would say it's just the map. Dylan, today I should be streaming for 4 to 6 hours. Green Onion, 5 and 13. But you know what? When you thought I couldn't get worse, we go watch the Heinrich. It's going to get a little bit worse. I'm so sorry if you're watching this. I'm so sorry. I'm just going off stats. Junkie, though, trying to do everything he can. 15 and 15 on the map. Grunkleman going to be 7 and 11. Might be able to spot an Ian on the point. Does get taken out by the Ian flank.
Absolute under. That's great kill. Ambi, he's going under now. No, Ambi side. Wall banging.
I'm one shot.
Give me that.
Nice.
One more mid.
Just gonna hold the rest of this.
Wow, we got the green onion, 8 and 24. More like a peeled onion. 38 seconds. Got the rain. 0.5 KD, but a minute on the time. Junkie and Grunkle definitely holding their weights. Just green onion needs to, you know, put the peel back on, and maybe he can start doing something. He's making me cry out here watching this performance. Flower, I'd love for you to join in the future. I'm still crying. Rain for wait, you know what? Grunkle gonna be the last one over here, the last man standing, the last pirate on the flag. A little bit angry though. He's gonna dolphin dive backwards, take a couple back shots. Spawns are gonna be flipping over. Green onion gonna be sitting up on top. Green onion with the green. That's why he uses an Xbox. No blue onion out here, but still crying. Well, user, they told me that they're diamond. They told me. They really told me. Unless Cito was lying to me, but I really thought Cito was maybe a crimson. But it's just, you know, there's a big difference between the diamond 1 and the diamond 3. Between crim 1 and crim 3, I wouldn't say there's that much of a difference. Like, there is a big difference, but there's not too much of it. Uncle gonna be the last one over here. I honestly wouldn't be surprised if they can bring it back. All they gotta do is get a lot of points with... Oh, Grunk with the crazy shot. Cito's gonna be able to spot Grunko, maybe. Grunko doesn't have a trophy. Cito knows that Grunko's gonna be one shot. Cito flies in there, takes him out. Phenomenal plays. But Green Onion's gonna be able to get the little flank over there, take out the Cito. I mean, the end flank. Green Onion's making the Xbox lose. That's why this video doesn't really show too much, but it is cool to see. It is cool to see. It would be better if I had all diamond 1s or all diamond 3s. In the Eerie game, that's when we're going to really see the difference. But so far, PlayStation Diamonds are going to take the first game. Or maybe all the games. We have the PlayStation Crimsons, which, you know, the PlayStations have been doing so much better today. We have Twisted Bean, Desi, Joel, and I Try. Just so you know, Joel's, it is his birthday today. So a little happy birthday for him. Now for the Xbox Crimsons, we got Duck Season, Avil, Tiny Cali, and Always High. Given Tiny Cali probably shouldn't really be repping, you know, Crimson, but his peak rank is Crimson 1 in this game. But if you've seen him in any of my other videos, phenomenal players coming out on top, turning that Twisted Bean into an albino bean, whatever that means. We got Joel sitting on the time, birthday boy on the time, a little fucked up, but you know what? He's gonna get shot by the Tiny Cali, holding his life, playing pretty good. I Try is gonna be pushing up top. Very overrated player in my chat, but you know what? He's maybe hearing me speak right now. He's gonna be able to get taken down. Duck Season though, on a 4, unfortunately did miss a lot of those. He's gonna look back at this and be a little bit mad. And Always High with the big kill. Keep in mind, this is a best of 3 and you're seeing the best game. It does get to a best of 3 though. I mean, if it gets to a 3rd game, then I'm gonna be showing only the search game. Duck Season though, you know, repping Team Xbox pretty good. There was a little bit of reset cheese and Joel had a crazy 5-piece at the beginning of the first game, but then Avo lagged out. Hopefully he doesn't lag out again. If he does, maybe he's got to swap to a PlayStation. But look at the PlayStation players. They are not going to have the spawns. Looks like Xbox is playing a lot better. Got 100,000 channel points on the line in my Twitch stream. I think 70,000 of that is for the PlayStation. So they're definitely panicking a little bit. Yeah, Desi falling asleep over here. 1 in 5. Twisted Being going to be 0 and 4. I don't know what's happening. Maybe they need an Xbox controller. Let's do a listening on the PlayStations.
No.
Oh my god, I'm getting beat. What the fuck? One's going plat.
I'm getting hella bag of bricks now.
Maybe Abel gave his bad lag over to the PlayStations.
2 in the front. 2 in the
I'm
front.
not gonna lie, bro. Now that my trigger's working, bro.
Weak.
Ooh!
Good trade, good trade. Hold your catwalk
This kid can't kill me
crossover.
now, bro.
Don't let nobody do
Holy.
the flank.
Yeah.
Tiny's 8. He's actually, I think,
like your front.
yeah, I think he's
Flank
8 years
dead.
old.
One's
Where's
bedroom.
Good job. One more right front.
Oh, bottom
One's
closet.
in front. Watch out.
Dead.
Took his first steps today.
That's dead.
Nice.
Yeah, I can't help you out right now.
Got me. I was weak.
I'm in the back.
Wait, pull.
He's coming
tried
in
that.
behind counter.
I'm in the back.
Kelly
Oh, he's
straight out of
he's
the
on
womb.
top of the beanbag. What?
One's old. I got him. No, Desi's old.
Rotate.
Desi's new. I mean, Desi's new.
Somebody
right?
hit top cat
He's like
crossover.
12 and 3 from the Tiny Cali.
2 on
I'm
that
monkey back
grass
spawn. Desi one shot. One secret. They're both one shot time. Good job. One more
Two
blast
down,
up.
two down.
Last kid bathtub. Good stuff, bro. You're
Oh,
so good.
One more.
Fun fact, just before this, he had some mac and cheese and some crunkled carrots. He's taking a bath, ready for this game. He can't actually touch the floor when he plays. Holy shit, he's 14 and 4. He's just doing too good. Watch Tiny Cali really be 49 with a voice changer. But that one time we did a talent show, his talent was pull-ups. No, it was jumps. His talent was jumps. He actually had a lot of talents that day. I think one of his other ones was baseball cards or throwing a baseball. He's got a lot of talents out here.
I'm still spawning back.
Joel, me. He's white plat right now.
These new gens. Tiny, you haven't even seen the new gen. Tiny, you are the new gen. But he's 20 and 9, 46 seconds on the time, being the IGL for his team. And I think it was Always High. He came in the chat before and he was like, yo, I got a baby on my team. And I said, he's not just a baby. He's literally not just a baby. He's actually a descendant from the Incredibles. With this incredible performance, 21 and 10. Abel, minute 30 on the time, doing a lot actually. Duck Season gonna be able to push through, give a little back shots over to the I Try. Cali's shorter than the desk. Tiny's so short, he doesn't even need a desk to play. He also, yo, Desi on a big 6 streak. Oh, I just spoke a little too soon. I did actually ask Tiny Cali the other day why he's still Crimson, and he said it too much Roblox. That was his response for that, so, which is valid. If you're that young, that's a very valid response why you're not Yuri yet.
Fine. Never mind. Someone's back there though. Someone's looking back there. 1P1.
One's P1 bed.
I have 1P1 dead.
He's gonna hit you.
One's going cop bar now. Come cat.
One's hedge.
Side,
Comms
side,
are a
side.
little bit dead over here. Seek is goated. He's a good kid. Callie's too cocky as fuck. Well, honestly, I feel like that's a good thing to be though. Like a lot of people don't even want to play with him. So maybe his ego has just gone up a lot. You know, he's probably a villain on the game, basically. He's the Joker of Call of Duty. Just laughing at every single kill, getting all the kills. And, you know, I feel like that cockiness is helping him, you know, do a little bit better. It's making him just super confident on the map. And so far, you know, PlayStation Crimsons are actually bringing it back a little bit. Pretty neck and neck game so far. Duck season is going to be 29 and 26. Going to be last one over here. They do have the back spawns. Abel needs to stay alive. Abel, I wouldn't even go over here. I literally just tried to hold down the whole. I guess he feels his team is getting overran. Kitchen's going to be open. Oh, almost World Stars Desi. Duck season's going to be up here. I try is going to be able to capture the point. Gets taken up by Tiny Cali. White time is good time if you're in the lead. Desi going to be able to grab that time though, and this team is going to be able to have the back spawns. Going to be a couple of them on the cat. Evil going to be able to get that one. Twisted Bean going to be spawning pretty far away. I try going to be the last one. How can he even hold a controller? Wait, that's a
I
good
just blew
point.
him
What
up.
if he's
Nice,
not
nice.
actually playing the game?
Oh, yeah,
He
another one in front of
shouldn't be
you.
able to reach the
Nice.
sticks.
Last kid in front. Last kid in front of you. Last kid in front of you. Good job.
Got one.
Nice.
Got one. Another one. Another one. Wait.
fire,
Another one.
fire.
Wait. Oh.
I'm dead, bro. Like, yo, he's staking me behind the chair, bro. I couldn't do anything.
PlayStation could bring it back.
Push up, push up. What are we doing?
Weak on fireplace.
Good job.
Alright, that's it. GG's.
I think we got to see a Seek and Tiny Kelly 1v1. It's going to go to the Xbox Crimsons. There we go. There we go. Xbox finally wins a game. So I was only going to show you one game from each rank, but this Fringe Crimson game was actually incredible. So here's a couple highlights from it.
One shot. Oh, good.
Wait, Joel's on a big 6 streak.
One brick and one
Back there.
long.
One on dead.
One brick. Cali,
Back.
on point now.
There's two L.
Native one on point.
Watch my mid. Watch my mid.
Mid.
That's just one shot.
Hold.
Yellow car. Yellow car.
I'm dead. I'm dead.
Truck. Barn. Truck.
Shoot him, Duck. Thank you. Dude.
One shot.
One long and one on point. Weak.
It's weak.
Yeah, bro, I'm short. There's one. We got splits.
Tiny's pushing me. My body. Three of them. Side street.
Okay.
Nah.
Xbox wins. That was such a good game. Oh my god. Finally, we have the Xbox Iridescents going against the PlayStation Iridescents. Now, it would be basically tied to tie. The PlayStation so far won the easy games, you know, the Plat and the Diamonds. But then, you know, the Xbox Crimsons won. So let's see if they can win for the Iridescents. We got Arson, Walkie, Lingerie, otherwise known as Laundry. I don't know why my game is bugging out. They're coming out top shooting, and we have Fatal. Over on the PlayStation side, we have the Orphic, Trigger, Delicious, and Raves. Now, there was a little bit of reset cheese. One of the Xbox people are lagging, so we took him out, put Fatal in instead. And, you know, the PlayStations were doing so much better. Way better. So it might be a little bit of reset cheese. Maybe Fatal's a little bit better. Maybe Rig would have done better if he wasn't lagging. But we got Walkie doing better than everybody with a little 5 streak on the map. Almost on the 6. Pretty darn good so far. On the Crypt level. I mean, on the Blood level. So I'm so sorry. On the 6 streak. On the Protocol. A lot of players don't like the Protocol, but we haven't seen it today. Laundry's going to be able to get a nice little 2-piece, maybe a 3-piece. Wait, they are coming out shooting at the moment. Let's do a listening, see how the vibes are.
It's a better killer. I'm dead. Zipline and boat.
No, it's top.
How about your mid?
I mean, top mid, yeah.
One blip. Boat.
He's on the gun heady. On the bullshit heady.
You know what? I think we go over to the PlayStations. They just got all absolutely shoot down. I can't speak at all. Shot down. Holy shit. Wow. Yo, Dylan's. Those IAMs, yeah, they kind of WWE your ears. I'm really used to it, but after about 4 to 6 hours, sometimes it really just feels like John Cena's inside my ear. I can't see what's happening, but they're just getting fucked up.
Two more, bro.
One more tower. Tower, outer tower. Tower weak.
Dead.
Nice. Plated.
Outer. Hitting hill.
Spiral, sir. Spiral.
So far, the comms over on the Xbox side are definitely a little bit better. We didn't stay over there for too long, but they definitely have a little bit more energy. But it doesn't really matter because PlayStation does have the better gunny. Maybe even some would say the better controller. Got Trigger with the nice little 3-piece. Holy shit, 10 and 8. Now, if Delicious starts to turn up, I feel like the PlayStations are definitely going to be able to win everything over here unless we switch the map or something. Rave's going to be 6 and 6. They do have these back spawns, except for Laundry is going to be deeper over there. He's switching it a little bit. He's going to be able to grab these spawns, swapping it over to the dryer. Looking pretty good for them. And I don't think there's any of the PlayStation players in the back whatsoever, except for number 3. Might be able to do something. That's going to be Delicious. He's 1 and 9, so I really hope he can do something. On the first game, he wasn't doing too hot, given he did turn it up like about halfway through, so hopefully the same happens over here. He's going to get the rotation spots. One of them needs to win this gunfight. I think the Xbox player is going to be a little bit weak. Fatal almost gets him. Walkie's going to be the last one over here. Needs to stay alive. 59 to 52. There's going to be a whole pool of people down here. A whole pool of PlayStation players. Delicious on the 2. Same with the Raves. Raves or Ravs is on a decent ping. I think he's in Scotland at the moment. He's still coming out on top, doing pretty good for his team. Trigger's going to be able to pull the trigger, take out Walkie. Wait, the kill feed's a little bit messed up. Super good game. This might actually be the best one of the night, given that Crimson game was pretty funny. But if we're going off like whatever's closest, this is a super close game. Given that Fringe Crimson game was actually insanely close. That was probably my favorite one so far. Lingerie does get taken out. Arson's going to be the last one in the middle. Definitely needs to be able to hold down this a little bit. Throws his life away. Delicious going to be able to have 8 and 60 now at 0.5 KD, but I spoke a little bit too soon. Down to the 0.4 he go. Lingerie pieced out. PlayStation's holding down this pretty good. The Xbox people were super cocky. Like, if you've seen my videos before, you know that the Xbox team is a super good team, and they thought they were going to be slamming. It's going to be super close. They're actually going to be losing. Not looking too good for them. Walkie's going to lose that trip. That trip hold. Fatal, I think he's going to be flipping spawns. So, no, Laundry's going to be a little bit deeper over here. Fatal grabbing the scraps. Ravs is going to be in the back of the map. Fatal's going to call that out. Laundry winning a big gunfight. Walkie definitely needs to stay alive, given there's not going to be anyone really towards him. Wait, he might be able to read the Orphic. No, he doesn't read Orphic. He knows eventually somebody's going to be pushing there. Oh my god. There's 2 people there. You know, Arson's going to be over here for the 2-factor. Take it out. Dude, they lose the spawns. They got a little bit of time. Andre switching over to the submachine gun. Throws a shooter. Whoever wins this gunfight in the back. Yeah, Ravs is not going to be able to read the Lingerie. Lingerie gives him the back shots. New Hill is popping up pretty soon. Honestly, whoever gets this next rotation, I think is going to get like close to a full 60. Yo, PlayStation's still hitting old. I think they just don't want to give it up because they're just barely in the lead. If they can get the scraps, that is going to help them in this super close game. Let's go check in on the PlayStation people since they got the rotation. See if they get the full 60. No comms at all. Orphic going to be negative as well. They're just getting a lot of time and just really soaking it. And it was that big 60 down below. Like, that really kind of put them in the lead. But it looks like the Xbox players are definitely playing a little bit better at the moment. It's just that they just had that bad rotation that kind of cost them a decent amount of points. But Delicious does have a Drake. Gets 1 kill. Takes out the Walkie. Walkie always taking it on. Go back over here to the Arson. Arson's trying to break through the castle. See if he's got the armor for it. Nope. Nope, not at all. Lingerie, do you got the armor for it? He's got the gunny for it. Teammates are going down like crazy. He's definitely getting a little bit frustrated. I promise you, if we go over there, they're frustrated.
Yeah, you see me. I'm just gonna
Look here, he's
rotate.
gotta go
I guess
new.
not.
Alright, he's
I love
bottom.
big
Our bottom.
rockets, Ollie says.
Dead.
Nice, good kills. Good three, good three.
Yeah, that though.
Also, I have to say this. If you could leave a comment saying W Vic in the comments. Great guy. Phenomenal guy. Shout out to you, Vic. Thank you, man.
I don't.
They could have got through elbow. Nice.
There's 1p1.
Okay. One mid box. 2p1, one mid box.
Yeah, he's p1 right now.
P1 got through, I believe. Soda mid gun.
Well, chat, I appreciate you guys
Mid
doing
box,
that.
they're
as
going
well.
elbow,
Thank
they're
you
going out
guys.
right, they're
So
going out
that's
right
in the
heavy.
video as well.
There's one zip on you, zip on you.
Yeah, zip got me.
PlayStation might be able
Zip
to take it out.
He stopped trip and they're getting through right.
They go down. Let's go back over to PlayStation.
Stop and back door.
It is the best of 3.
Sorry, we went off.
3 on, 3 on.
I'm on here, bro.
These ones on boat.
Yo, if they don't. Wait. They had the rotation the first time, but looks like Xbox is already down there. They could close it out right now. Wait a minute. Xbox gets a fatals on an 8 streak.
Great.
There's one big door right now.
Yeah, watch out. I'll tell you where I spawned. I spawned zip. I spawned zip
Big door,
side.
big door.
Give up zip. There could be spiral and big door.
Big door weak, big door weak.
They're still going.
Coming.
Futs on the 9.
Yep.
Sika's so proud.
I got nades for it. I got nades for it.
No.
He needed
Stunned
that.
him.
That actually might have cost them.
Spiral dead.
Walkie's gonna be here though. Arson, you have to push
Zip,
up.
zip, 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 zip.
They
Break that in
lost
the
it?
back. Not weak. Revs.
That's 2 dead. That's 3.
Trying to get
Last one
there.
on time.
No, dude.
P2 dead.
Oh, fuck.
Yeah, you got
Damn,
me.
PlayStation
Oh, yeah,
wins.
good try.
We just folded at the end.
Yeah, we outslayed the fuck out of them too.